Hey Libra, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of October. These are general reads. Please keep that in mind. Just take messages that resonate for you, leave the rest behind. If you are interested, I do offer personal readings. You can contact me below in the description box. And I have put out a bonus reading for you as well, which I do for all the birthday signs. So you can take a look for your Libra bonus reading. Happy birthday, Libra. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see what messages are going to come through today for the sign of Libra, October 1st to the 15th, or whenever you see this video. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, definitely something around work here. You've got Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. I feel like a lot of you, there's a couple things here. There's a lot of enjoyment around what you're doing for yourself in life, particularly around the work environment or something that you're working on. Maybe it's a personal endeavor, feeling good about achieving your independence. And just wanting to celebrate that. It's almost like the hard effort and the work that you've been putting in to yourself or within your work, within your life, is time to celebrate that, Libra. I think other people want to celebrate that with you, and it could be this Three of Cups, it is your birthday, so there is some celebration there with friends and family, which would be kind of an obvious for most. I'm also getting with these cards that for all that you do for other people, the generosity, the nurturing, the caring of that Queen of Pentacles, there are other people who are looking to return the favor, to show their appreciation for your efforts for the work. Some of you may feel that you don't expect that in return. There could be a little bit of like, you like to do things maybe on your own, or you don't want necessarily the attention back, but you may be receiving. And again, it could be because it is Libra season, it is your birthdays. It could be that you're getting a lot of attention right now, which again, that would be kind of an obvious energy for many. But I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is, you're good on your own, you're independent, maybe not looking to be in the spotlight per se, but there are people that are wanting to return some of what you've been giving to them. The Moon card, this is Piscean energy. Why the Moon, please? Nine of Wands with the Queen of Swords. There's something that I feel you understand now. There's something in life here that could have been, maybe it was a secret or a mystery or the unknown. There could be some fears there. There's definitely been some emotional difficulties here, Libra, where you've gone through a lot for some of you emotionally. But I feel that you've realized or found the answers to this situation. It's almost like you didn't allow your mind, or you didn't allow your emotions to control your mind. So although you could have gone through a lot of emotional struggles or some difficult times with your feelings on things, I feel as though either you yourself or you were it could have been somebody else here. Let me get some information on the Queen of Swords. This could have been somebody who you could have confided in, or somebody who gave you some insight or some, honest communication, honest answers. I feel like this is the mind though. I feel the Moon is definitely our emotions, that's for sure. I feel like the Queen of Swords is saying, I've got to do what I got to do to get through a battle in life, to get through a struggle. It's right now, it could be mind over matter or mind over emotion. I've got to be real here. So I also see it as having had enough of a certain emotion or a certain circumstance, you've now set some healthy boundaries with the Queen of Swords. You've learned to say no. You've learned to set healthy boundaries. I feel like you're speaking up more rather than feeling like you have to be enduring long periods of struggle or emotional upset or not being in the dark on something. I think you've realized enough through this experience that it's time to say your piece, speak your truth. Let me just get clarity though on the Queen of Swords, because for some of you, that could have been somebody else that helped you through this situation. They could have been a little bit more of a voice for you, but let me see why the Queen of Swords, please. The Two of Cups. So this could have been something through a relationship. Either if it was in a healthy relationship, that the emotions you could have been dealing with outside of your relationships, it could have been something else related. You could have gotten a lot of support from your person, from your partner, from somebody very close to you in life. But this emotional struggle could have also been due to a connection or a relationship that you're in. Queen of Swords, Two of Cups. Just 1 second, Libra, because I want to get one more here. Two of Cups is Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces. That might help clarify. Five of Swords. More struggles. Excuse me, guys. I just got over the flu, so... And now we're into winter, you know, it's lingering, the cough. Five of Swords, there was definitely some conflict here, I think. There could have been conflict in a connection or where you've had to put your foot down. You could have been emotionally... I don't want to say emotional abuse, but the Five of Swords, the Moon card, it's almost like somebody keeping a secret from you who you thought you could maybe trust. Somebody that sort of emotionally manipulated you or emotionally manipulated a situation and you paid the burden here. This could have been from somebody who was very... at one point, well, a relationship, a love, a connection, Two of Cups. But you also, at the same time, I'm trying to decipher here, some of you have gotten a sense of relief or some truth or some answers or guidance from somebody who is very close to you to help you through this. Regardless, this is not an easy thing. You've got Five of Swords and Nine of Wands. Let me clarify the Moon for the emotions of this. Let me just see here. Tell us about the Moon card with this situation for Libra, please. What is the Moon representing? Six of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like somebody has helped you through this emotionally. Somebody has been offering their help, their service. Could have been like a special, it could have been a special friend, or it could have been a form of therapy. Somebody here with the Queen of Swords, somebody who has a lot of knowledge or a lot of insight, a lot of experience in this area. I also feel that, yeah, you were on the receiving end of some kind of help. I'm going to leave it at that. You could have given away a lot of your energy, resources, energy, emotional energy, which has caused this Nine of Wands, which has caused this long struggle. I feel like you weren't willing to give up, Libra. You were really pushing through something to try to see it to the end, maybe. Try to give it your best. Okay. Let me just see this scenario because I want to move on. I want to see what else is coming in for you, but I want to just get the outcome here or the closing advice for this situation that we're dealing with. Tell us the closing advice. Is there healing? What is going on here? Yeah, Six of Wands, victory, success, coming out ahead here, guys. And I feel here that you're in a good place, Libra, because you start off with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could have gone through an emotional breakup or a physical, like a breakup. But you come out kind of, you make it through the other side. Let me put it that way. There is a card of success. There is a card of victory coming through something. Now, if you were able to repair that for some of you, then you've been able to correct and fix a situation. And maybe that Two of Cups is reconnecting the two of you in a victory outcome. But for many of you, I think with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I think that a lot of you are sort of in that independent place. There's a single energy from the Nine of Pentacles. I feel the Queen of Pentacles is also working independently beside that Nine of Pentacles. It's, you know, you're taking care of your needs, you're working hard, you're providing for yourself. So some of you have the support from friends and family. There is some benefit or celebration to your scenario right now, your life right now. But I feel that this was a difficult conflict that a lot of you have finally come through, and you've learned a lot and you've set some boundaries, but you speak more, like you speak your truth. I think there's something here about learning not to keep your emotions bottled up. All right, so that to me comes out with the Six of Wands, which is showing me some form of resolution or success or victory for you. So hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see what else is going on with the sign of Libra, please. What other energy do they need to get clarity on today? Two of Swords. The Judgment, okay. So there's a big decision here that you're making. There could have been something that was waiting on your decision. Let me just see here what the Two of Swords and the Judgment. This is maybe at one point having an indecisive nature or not knowing what decision to make, but the Judgment is saying a decision is or has to be made. This brings you to a much better place. There's a lot of healing here. I think for some of you, without backing up, but that previous situation, it was a very difficult decision maybe to possibly have a breakup, but I feel like you've moved through this. But let me just see here, why the Two of Swords with the Judgment? What is this regarding? Again, Two of Pentacles, okay. What is this decision? Contemplating your decision, even though, why? Page of Pentacles. You're waiting for some kind of, I feel like the decision that you're going to be making here, Libra, or the one that you've made already, it's getting, there's an offer, there's some kind of security here, there's some kind of reassurance. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. This is something that helps to, unless it's a very small decision, but I don't think so. Eight of Pentacles, okay, something to do with work. Could have been an offer that you've been waiting for on a work situation. And I also see this with this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Now you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So there's something to do with what you're doing with work. And some of you could have had an offer. There's some kind of maybe change where you weren't sure whether you were making the right decision about something, but I feel that you did. I feel like the Judgment is showing a much better outlook on things. Let's see here, Eight of Pentacles. What is this regarding? Is there any other information, clarity for this? The High Priestess. Okay, yeah, you're going to be in a good place here, Libra. This is really following your truth, your intuition. I feel like you were waiting for some kind of information or somebody to give you a tip or some kind of offer on something, because it was maybe the unknown about what you were either leaving behind or entering into something new possibly. I feel here that the High Priestess is about listening to our intuition. You know, at the end of the day here, what's best for you, Libra. And I feel here that although something was very difficult for you, I mean, you've got 2 and 2 of Pentacles and Swords, which is all about decisions, contemplating, going back and forth on something. The Judgment with the High Priestess says that, you know, you've come out ahead of the game here. You've put yourself in a better situation, even though you may have had to leave something behind, or I don't know why I'm getting, there could have been a little bit of sacrifice on something, or compromise maybe. There could have been a bit of compromise here. Possibly something to do with children with this page. So maybe some of you have chosen to, it could have been a difficult situation for some of you to choose a certain job or to go ahead with, maybe it's kind of like you have to go back to work after having the kids for a certain period of time. Maybe it's like a maternity leave, because High Priestess, I feel like there's a lot of divine feminine in that. Okay. I think you've put yourself into a very good predicament regardless here. You ultimately know that the decision that you've made is the best one that you could have made for yourself. But it was definitely a challenging one. Okay. 17:17 on the clock. You can look that up. Let's see, what is the close? I'm going to close the reading. I'm going to give you guys a Wisdom of the Tao message. Let's see what is the outcome, or give us some closing, any healing or advice for Libra, please. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay. There's definitely, you know, Libra, you have a lot of cards here and energy of independence, being good on your own. The 9 of Pentacles was the first card that popped out. The High Priestess. You've got this Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. It's all about going inward and reflecting on your next, you know, plans in life, the path that you choose, what the future may look like for you. Let me clarify it just to see what it tells us. Tell us about the Hermit, please. This could have been you walking away from something. I think actually, Libra, some of you have walked away from not only one thing in life, but multiple things. Okay, so that can range for anybody out there, but some of you have walked away from both like a job and a relationship or a friendship. I feel that you feel better though. There's a sense of like detachment from this. There's a sense of the inward energy and the inward work, the Hermit, going within yourself and finding more of your own truth, finding more about what makes you truly happy, has allowed you to accept the detachment of the things that have now left your life, being work, jobs, people, relationships, friendships. I think that what's at the top of your reading here is about you working hard on yourself, you gaining a sense of earning your money, your independence, celebrating with friends and family, allowing people to celebrate you, because there's a sense here that I get of the appreciation that people have for you, Libra, when you may have felt rather drained or beat up in a sense of your energy. It's almost like your emotions were were really taken through some struggles, to say the least, for some of you. And I feel this Hermit energy is starting to rethink your future, rethink your path forward. I feel that you ultimately have come out very successful in a lot of situations with the Six of Wands. And so it's almost like, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger kind of thing. Like, it's like you've been through a tough struggle, maybe on one side or one level, and it's like, I can do that in this area of my life and this area in my life, because it's almost like you've learned a lot. Queen of Swords, you've learned to set boundaries, you've learned to speak your truths, value your voice, trust yourself, trust your intuition, listen to your emotions. I feel like you have gained strength through one example of struggle, which is sort of like permeated through to other examples of your life. So it's kind of like things that give you a little bit of a tougher skin. It allows you to handle the adversities and the changes and the challenges in other areas of your life. But you've made it through, here is what I want to say, Libra. You've made it through one or more challenges in your life, and you're coming out with a much more strengthening energy, a victory energy, success. There's a lot of people that admire what you've been able to go through with this Six of Wands. There's a lot of people kind of cheering for all that you've accomplished and all that you've been through. And I feel here that you've come up to this place with the wisdom, with the Hermit and the High Priestess. It's like, not only are you smarter, but you're wiser. You've got the smarts, the intelligence of the High Priestess, someone that doesn't lower her standards or his standards. And you also have the wisdom of the Hermit, of being able to sort of go inward and learn the true lessons and the wisdom that life is trying to show you through these examples of struggles and changes. So a lot of great change, a lot of maybe new beginnings, leaving behind certain circumstances, including work, and moving into things that are much newer. So the Judgment also is reflecting a lot of healing taking place, and a lot of spiritual healing, a lot of emotional healing. You've got some really nice, impactful major arcanas. Okay, the Moon, the Judgment, the High Priestess, the Hermit. That's pretty emotionally healing, spiritually healing. You've gone inward, you've spent a lot of time doing work, okay? So give yourselves a pat on the back, because the Six of Wands is at the top here, piled on the pile. That is, victory. You've come out ahead. Okay, Seven of Wands. I feel like this is just saying, we can close this chapter now. We can close this reading. We can close that door. We're done. We're done with that. You can close the doors on things here, Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see what messages are going to come through with the wisdom of the Tao. This deck usually, hopefully I don't jinx it, but it usually complements almost every time the readings. I love this deck. Let's get a message for Libra's reading, please. Earn it. There you go. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Abandon your ego and work towards your goal one step at a time. Education, virtue, and diligence allow a soul's inner wisdom to manifest itself. There is no shortcut. You must earn it. This is what you're doing, Libra, that inner wisdom. Okay, there's education, virtue, and diligence. The virtue of this, the virtuous deeds of the Hermit, the wisdom. This is something that you're earning in life because you've gone through the struggle. You've gone through the battlefield. You earned to where your success is now in life. So like I said, give yourself a pat on the back, because earn it is saying it all. All right, Libra, happy birthday, everybody. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, subscriptions, and comments. I will see you guys soon. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.